welcome to Locs, Life, and Love, where we talk about silver locks, the simple life, and self love. My name is Carla Youngblood, and today I was thinking about what took me so long to get on this journey. I had a conversation, and I've had several conversations with people about, process of time and, what it took to get here and how if I would have known earlier how I would have embraced this process. And so I just wanted to talk about a couple of things today. So you'll see me looking down at my paper. And one of the things I wanted to start with talking about was time. What takes us so long sometimes is simply about the getting to know ourselves, getting to know our likes, our dislikes, our wants, things that we feel fit who we are. Being comfortable with who you are. It takes time to be comfortable with who you are. And whether or not you are comfortable with who you are is going to determine some of the things that you do. I also think there's another thing that matters in this conversation, and that is circumstances. Circumstances are the conditions have to be right. What is the cause for you wanting to do this? What is your reasoning behind it? And what is the case? What is really going on in your life to cause you to go down this journey or accept this journey at this time in your life? So for me, when I'm thinking about the lock journey, I'm thinking about how at this time of my life, and I've said this before in previous videos, when I'm thinking about how I want to retire, the beauty of getting to that place is that I'm choosing how I get to walk down that road. Often we don't have a choice in many things because we don't realize that choice exists. Making a choice a lot of times is because as you move forward in life, you become more comfortable with certain things around yourself, your identity, what you believe to be true about you. So when I'm talking about time, in that time is the desire and the want for something different. Desire will move you in the direction of the thing that you want. And so I know that I want to get my time back. I know I've spent so much time trying to figure out what to do with my hair. If you're like me, as a woman, we all spend a lot of time with trying to figure out what to do with our hair. Like for me, it was every 4 to 6 weeks because every 4 to 6 weeks, I'm getting a different hairstyle. Every 4 to 6 weeks, I'm figuring, am I getting braids? Am I getting crochet? Am I wearing a wig? What am I going to do with my hair for the next 4 to 6 weeks? And it's always a question in my mind. I know that for some reason, something is going to change in my hair. That's a given. I know 4 to 6 weeks, my hairstyle is going to change. My hair color may change. Something about my hair is going to change. I'm either going to cut it, I'm going to straighten it, I'm going to wear it natural, I'm going to do something with my hair. Every 4 to 6 weeks, it was a given that happened for me. I don't know about anyone else, but for me, that was part of my life. There are times where I let someone in Pittsburgh do my hair. Then I go to Baltimore because that's where my hair person has been for the last 20 years. So it was always like, what am I going to do? And then sometimes it felt like a struggle trying to figure out, what am I going to do with my hair now? Like, I just came to a point where I'm like, I shouldn't be struggling with trying to figure out what to do with my hair. Now, granted, my hair always looked good. I always going to make sure that it looked good, but getting there was always a process. I got to the point where it's like, I no longer want this to be a part of my life. It's taking up more energy than I have for it now. I want something different. So I was getting to know something about myself. And that was, I no longer wanted to spend this type of time in my life doing this type of action. Now, I still go and I get my hair done every 4 to 6 weeks. I'm getting a retie. I'm just starting in this process. But guess what? I now know what it's going to be. I don't have to worry about, what am I going to do? Is it going to be this style? Is it going to be that style? Am I going to have to go to Baltimore? Can I find someone here in Pittsburgh to do my hair? It's too much for me. So it is with a lot of things when we decide in our lives that we no longer have time for, or that we were claiming our time around. So I realized that this is a perfect time, because once I came to the conclusion that that was no longer how I wanted to spend my time, then an answer appeared to me. This was always there. Getting locks was always an option. I came from a city where there were a lot of people with locks, so it was nothing new per se. It was just something new for me. It was just something that at this time of my life was right for me. I'm not one to be pressured into anything. I choose what I want to do. So, especially when it comes to my hair, growing up as a teen, my mother was always like, what are you doing to your hair? I don't like it. That color, this, that, and the other. And I did it anyway. So, that my hair thing has always been something that, I've seen as an accessory and I felt comfortable doing. And, it's my hair. It's an accessory that I can do anything that I want with. But when it came to this particular journey, time and circumstance really mattered, because I decided what it was I wanted to do for myself with my time. And then the condition around it now was that I'm preparing for retirement. I'm preparing for a time when my time is going to be mine even more so than it is now. So as a person who's going to reclaim her time, who plans to travel and not have to worry about her hair, I'm preparing for that type of lifestyle. And so what better time than now? What better circumstance than now? And I firmly believe that we can't do anything before it's time. And that time is when you yourself make the conscious decision that this is the thing that you desire. And the conditions are now right for the very thing that you desire. So it is with life, so it is with love. And whether it's self-love or love of someone else, the conditions have to be right. In love, you have to love yourself properly to be in a healthy love relationship outside of yourself. I've been married and I've been divorced. I've learned lessons around love that I'm applying to myself, because time and circumstance are right for those things in my life right now. So it is with my life and the things that I'm planning for that. I'm doing it now because time and circumstances are right. I hope that any journey that you're on right now, that you will understand that time and circumstances matter. And when you can maximize your time and maximize your circumstance, you're going to find yourself exactly where you need to be at the exact time that you need to be there. I hope you're having an amazing day. Please like and subscribe to my YouTube channel, Locs, Life, and Love. Have an amazing day.